So that was the last game I played where you would shoot to a beat. And it worked really well there. That's Octavia gameplay, basically. Alright. Goofy looking lady, though. Look at Protea. Protea. It's got like a veil thing on the face. Got like jet boosters on her butt in case her butt needs to fly away. Alright. Every fourth power cast is granted plus 100% ability strength. Grenade fan. Throw out grenades in an arc. Shrapnel vortex. Creates a slashing, staggering swirl of shrapnel. Hold shield satellites. Reconfigures the grenades to work as overcharging shield generators, protecting her, her allies, and companions. When shields break, a satellite is destroyed to double minimum shield gate invincibility time. I like this, because it can be offensive or defensive. And it's cheap, the cost is cheap. I have one question on this. For shield satellites, do you have to throw it at your feet to splash yourself with it? Or does it just hit you no matter where you're aiming? You need to walk on the stuff that you dropped. Blaze artillery. Oh, the butt rockets come off. Oh, that's great. The butt rockets come off. Deploys an artillery unit to blast plasma charges at enemies it faces. Each enemy hit increases the power of subsequent plasma attacks. Duration 3 seconds. Wait, duration 3 seconds? How many shots does it get off in 3 seconds? I mean, I will say, I'm liking what I see so far. Dispensary. Deploys a device that generates 3 pickups after a short delay. Empowered health orb, universal ammo pack, and an energy orb. Okay, question. How much energy does an energy orb give? So this costs 75 energy, but you're gonna get some back, but I don't know how much energy orbs give. 25, okay. Thank you. Temporal Anchor. Drops a temporal anchor, which, after a short duration, Protea rewinds to trigger a temporal implosion. Implosion damage increases based on damage dealt between anchor drop and rewind. Everything lost or expended in that time is returned. It's just Chronomancer. Dying while anchor is active rewinds her to the anchor, saving her. She is knocked down and the anchor vanishes. Okay. This is such a mixture of things. Like, okay, talking in Guild Wars 2 terms, we've got an engineer grade, but you can, you know, instead repurpose it to be a Scourge barrier. We've got summon engineer turret. We've got summon the Team Fortress engineer dispenser. And we've got the Chronomancer ult. Or Tracer from Overwatch. Okay, I would say of everything you guys have showed me to that wasn't mag, I like this one the most. This kit is nice. I don't know. Let's see. Can I buy her blueprint with... Oh god, is she plat only? Is she plat only? She's quest. Okay, so if I just keep playing, I run into her later. Look at Harrow. Don't try to make Warframe make sense. I will try to make it make sense, but I've been unsuccessful so far. Is that a censor? Oh man, he's like the Pope. Okay. Redemption through vengeance. Yeah, it is a censor. Overshield capacity doubled. I didn't know it had a max capacity. Start missions at max energy. Cast a wave of energy that chains them where they stand. Each enemy held reinforces Harrow's shields. Sacrifice shields to boost reload speed and fire rate while converting damage inflicted on enemies into health for... Wait! Is that where Noxie got that from? Noxie has had the Patreon noise rap tap tap on my stream for years. And I just was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I didn't know what it was. And people have told me a few times it was Warframe. I assumed it was some big boss. It's just a character you can play? Sacrifice shields to boost reload speed and fire rate while converting damage inflicted on enemies into health for Harrow and allies. But it doesn't boost melee. Thurible. Channel Harrow's energy into the Thurible to generate a buff. Once finished, kill enemies to bestow nearby allies a burst of energy. The more energy channeled, the greater the reward for each kill. Headshots produce extra energy. Covenant. Protect nearby allies with an energy force that absorbs all damage and converts it to a critical chance bonus. Would you Harrow, shut up, I'm reading. Converts it to critical chance bonus for those under the Covenant. Headshots are... Okay, yeah. I'm sure he's fine. It's not my vibe. Not my thing. Clem? Clem's not a hero. That guy doesn't play the game. Nidus. Bro, why is he so excited? Alright, I have a PG stream. I don't know if I'm allowed to play this guy. If Nidus is killed with at least 15 stacks of mutation, those 15 stacks are consumed. This grants 5 seconds of invuln and restores health to 50%. Virulence. Rupture the ground with a damaging fungal growth. It steals energy from each enemy it strikes. For every 5 enemies hit, the infestation mutates, multiplying destructive force. Crypt Fiend Impale from Warcraft 3. Larvae spawn an infested pod that erupts with tendrils latching onto nearby enemies and pulling them in. Enemies killed while held have a chance of generating a mutation stack. Does it do damage or just hold them? Looks like it just holds them, but then you hit them. Bind to a target with a parasitic link. When cast on an ally, both the host and Nidus have ability strength and weapon damage increased. Linked enemies take some of the damage inflicted on Nidus. Gross. Ravenous. Gluttonous maggots. What? Swarm nearby enemies, feasting until they are hit with virulence and burst with infestation. The maggots benefit from mutation, and each enemy hit adds to the mutation stack. Okay. Weird. Very Zerg. Limbo. What? Oh. Control A does not work in that field. Oh god, he ripped off part of his head. Dodge to enter and exit the rift. Entering leaves behind a small rift portal lasting 5 seconds. Energy slowly recharges in the rift, and each enemy killed in there also gives 10 energy. Banish. Casts a wave of rift energy that damages hostiles while pushing enemies and allies out of Limbo's current plane of existence. Stasis freezes rift-bound enemies while active enemy projectiles are arrested in midair, resuming its trajectory when stasis ends. Surges nearby rift-bound enemies with rift energy. When killed, the rift surge is transferred to a nearby enemy outside the rift. Surged enemies that leave the rift perform a radial banish. Cataclysm, a violent blast of void energy, tears open a pocket of rift plane which can sustain itself for a short period before collapsing in a lethal blast. Okay. Not my jam. Caliban and Uriel. Okay, at some point we should get back to playing the actual game, but okay. Caliban... Oh, I saw one of these in town. I remember commenting that I could see through him. Allies with an affinity gains a 50% resistance to the types of damage they're currently taking. Dash forward in a spinning vortex of death. Struck enemies as tau status, making them more vulnerable to auto status. Reach enemy hit. Recover a portion of energy lost, as well as health and shields. Enemies lifted by sentient wrath taking increased damage. So you just zoom and spin. Okay. Sentient rats smash the ground. Those not killed will be raised in the air and they take more damage. Cycle through sentient unit types, then summon them to Caliban's side. Conculus focus on melee. Ortholus specialize in ranged attacks. Simulus summon their own. Corylus and provide shield protection. So do you choose which ones you summon? Or does it just like summon one, then the other, then the other, then the other? You choose. Okay. Converge 3 streams of raw energy upon a single point, causing a massive explosion. The streams strip armored shields, and each enemy struck detonates on stream convergence. Summoned Conculus can wield their own mini fusion strikes. Okay. What was the other one? Uriel? This guy's very hot topic. Oh, he's got a tail. I think he's the first one I've seen with a tail. Let's see. Commands and powers and protects 3 demons. Katanok snares and slows enemies, chaining them. Damage dealt to any target and the chain is inflicted on all units. Gulfagar latches onto foes, dealing damage over time. If killed, a circle of pain is spawned. Vithalis inscribes demonic runes upon fallen foes that add fire rate and heat damage when collected. Manifests an aura of flames, inflicting heat damage and status. Tap dodge while airborne to take flight as a flaming meteor. Remedium heals himself and his demons. If his demons are dead, they're resurrected. Oh, are his demons like always out? Yes. Oh, that's cool. Demonium rips out the soul of his demons, draining their health, and sends them in search of new victims. Souls explode on contact with an enemy, rendering it vulnerable to damage. Boss, you could have just asked us to go kill that stuff. You didn't have to tell us to go, like, rip our souls out. Brimstone. Uriel and his demons create a glowing ring of flaming brimstone. Charge the ability by utilizing demon abilities. Damage inflicted increases with each consecutive hit. This guy's pretty cool. That's neat. Heals himself and the demons. Blueprints. Main blueprint is obtained after completing the old piece quest. Okay, so there's really 2 that y'all have shown me I liked. I've already forgotten the other lady's name. Uriel and the lady that threw grenades as her first ability, whatever her name was. But it seems like both of those are from quests, so I just gotta keep playing. Okay. Launch next mission. Uriel requires completing the entire main story. How much story is there after the main story?
But was quickly overrun. Exterminate everything on board before it reaches a more populated sector.
Oh my god, there's so many exploding grenades in here. A lot? Okay. You know that shtick where like you're playing a game and you defeat the final boss. Like the final boss is like the last dragon. And then you get a sword that does plus 9,000 damage to dragons. And you're just sitting there like, you know, I wasn't sure if you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Muck, after you finish the game and everything's done, you get that character. Then I was gonna be like, well then I won't care. So I'm glad that that's not the case.
How wrong they were. focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
No, there's not. It's funny, I have yet to have a moment where she says heavy unit approaching and it doesn't just die in one hit. I don't know when they'll start surviving until the second hit.
The infestation predates the Oregon era, with records of outbreaks dating back to before the radiation wars. We must prevent a new outbreak.
Well, since I've got this thing where every time I melee something, I give Chonker overshield, it's pretty easy to keep him alive.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
He's still in the tutorial? No, tutorial implies that it's teaching me things, and it's not. I'm in early game. It ain't teaching me squat. Do you plan on making a guild in this game? Not at the moment, no. I'm just vibing right now. One of Dr. Tengu's reports, the additional test Marines have arrived. The specimens tore through the previous batch much faster than predicted. It should be noted that Marine who survived the longest was using fire-based weapons. The infested are vulnerable to fire. I have sent a fire damage mod for you to install on your melee weapon. It should aid you in the coming mission. These have been delivered to your inventory. Okay.
I must say, these infested
Don't talk to me.
Are very worrisome. The Lotus would like you to install that mod as soon as now.
Okay. Has Muck learned about bullet jump? Yeah. I use it when I have to. I use it when I have to. The idea that run, crouch, jump, roll, run, crouch, jump, roll, run, crouch, jump, roll is faster than simply sprinting is just ludicrous to me. And it just looks stupid. It's like watching a frog. Except frogs make it look like normal.
To attempt to use a cascade bomb to destroy all traces of infested here. The bomb will take time to arm. Protect it until it's ready for detonation.
So we gotta defend the thingy mission. Oh, wow. Chonker got that guy.
When this cascade bomb goes off, a wave of void energy will tear through the complex, ripping the life force from all organic matter.
You're gonna get outpaced by everybody else? Then I'll just play it solo, man.
Stop the scourge before it starts.
Fatal acceleration.
The bomb is almost armed. You just have to hold out a little bit longer. Armed. I'm extracting you now. Good job, Tenno.
You're welcome.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
I wasn't even pressing melee there at the end, but I was like pressing it when the pop-up happened, so it just like stuck the input and just kept swinging.
Tenno, you have done well to contain the infested outbreak. But I am troubled. Dr. Tangus was but one of many reckless Grineer eager to gain favor with his queens.
I thought she was reading the email to me, but she wasn't. The Cascade explosion worked and the asteroid has been purged of infestation, but I'm afraid this new threat cannot be so easily contained. Dr. Tengu's experiments with this plague are grossly irresponsible and have threatened the entire system. All that is needed is an infected ship to reach a populated area and will be unable to contain its spread. There's no controlling it. The Grineer will be just as much in peril as we are. To prepare you for this new fight, I've sent you something that should prove effective against this menace. Let us hope you will not need it. Lotus. This has been delivered to your inventory. Heat Sword Blueprint. Intercepted Grineer communications to reveal that Grineer have been experimenting with some sort of bioweapon. Done. I want to take a look at the stats before I make it. Oh, I can't look up what heat swords would be like.
Loranity raided my stream with 515 viewers.
Hi, Laura. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. I don't even care. 12 hours. Oh my god. This freaking Clash of Clans thing. Why is this not working? Mastery rank 3 required. Oh, I have to do it. Wait, what? I have to do more daily quests before I can make a sword? What time is daily reset in Warframe, chat? Because I haven't done it today, but I guess like I did it yesterday. 8? Oh, that's in 1 minute. Okay, so I gotta wait 1 minute, then I can do the mastery, then I'm allowed to wait 12 hours. Awesome. So, how are y'all doing? It just happened now? It just happened now? You have to relog? Are you serious? Does it really require a relog?
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Just do a mission. It doesn't. Okay. This is a roller coaster of emotions. Alright, I'm not sure if there's any more quests I could do right now. Complete Mars Junction Earth. Let's see, complete Once Awake for a Void Relic segment. Now you can open Void Relics.
Operator, is that a Void Relic segment? Ordis hasn't seen
Codex
one of those
Scanner.
in, well, forever.
Complete a mission with Boltor. Lith C7 Relic. Purchase an MK1 relic from the market. Okay. Mastery is on a 23-hour timer independent of daily reset. Oh, I did it like at the end of the stream yesterday, so that means I've got like 3 more hours. Mark 1 weapons. Okay, so here's Mark 1 weapons. Shotgun. I've already got a Broughton Furax. I guess I'll get the shotgun. Okay. Get the inverted cat fist? No, they look stupid. Alright. Mars Junction Earth. Plus 30% ability efficiency. Okay. Let me see if I can use that now. Upgrade. Does that go here? No. Or does it just go in one of these? Okay, there we go. No, it's only 5% now. Ah, that's so cheeky. So they show you the stats on it like at max level, and then you buy it, and it's way worse. That's so cheeky. Oh my god. Gotta upgrade? No, but I mean, it's just like, it's really dishonest. I don't like it. Alright, let's go to the Junction. Let's go fight some guy on a little ship that's blocking me from flying around him. Are you gonna buy it if it says 5% and say, oh, that's trash pass? No, you silly goose, no. What you would say, you would write it and be like, ability efficiency increased by 5 to 30%. And then if you mouse over it, it would say, you know, like, range scales with level. Like, just like any other fantasy game. It's I've got like 4 different elements on my staff, but I only really see the fire. Loki. Chonker, go get him. I want to see if you can solo him. Why is he missing? Okay. Chonker's pretty stupid. Oh! Oh, exciting. This is the first time that the enemy hasn't died in like 2 hits. Okay, so he's summoning like clones or something. I still see... Oh, okay, it's over. It took like 10 hits. That's really weird that Chonker couldn't hit him at all. What do you think of Warframe based on what you've played so far? Terrible tutorials, but fun game. I didn't get a chance to read the loot. Are you playing Guild Wars 3? Am I? Yeah. I'm a very important potato. They gave it to me early.
Is that a void relic segment?
Fragor, melee hammer. Large two-handed hammer, requires great strength to wield.
Is that a
Heart of
void relic
Deimos.
segment?